listening to, you are absolutely listening to the George Espinlov Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm. Now, with no further ado, here comes Georgie!
Thank you so very, very much. You are so kind. Thank you. And I want to say a great big thank you to Charlie. For you that maybe are just tuning in for the very first time, there was a lady that was commenting to my friend on Facebook today that said that she come to listen to the show, and it was her first time, and she heard Charlie, not knowing who Charlie is, and she said it sounded, I can't remember the exact words, but she said it was like somebody that had a bad cold or a bad voice or whatever. So she said she'd try again later. That, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie is a wiener dog. Charlie has his own voice. And yes, that is Charlie's voice. So if he sounds like he's got a bad cold or he's talking through his nose or it's somewhat fuzzy sometimes, that's Charlie. Remember, he's a wiener dog. He's our announcer. He's our co-host. He runs the board, he works the board, he does so much around here, and we really do appreciate Charlie. So if this is your first time and you just heard Charlie announcing the George Espinlov Show, that's who it is. Charlie the Wiener. That's his name, Charlie the Wiener. And Charlie is real. He walks upright, he talks, he has his own voice. Now when we take him out into the real world, he walks on four legs. And he don't talk, he barks and does all that stuff dogs do. But here in the Funny Farm radio studio, Charlie comes alive and he does his thing. So if you hear I'll have to look it up again and tell you exactly what it said because I chuckled. But that's what it is. Anyhow, we have us a guest tonight, young man by the name of Jeffrey James, who was to be with us last week, but due to an emergency, he couldn't be with us. And so he is here with us tonight. Young man that's got a tremendous voice. A young man that just come out of the studio from cutting their second EP. A young man that is on his way up. And once you get to listen to him, I think you'll agree with me. Let me get them all set up here. Charlie, you got to help me here. Plug me back in here. Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you, Charlie. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Jeffrey James with us. Jeffrey, welcome to the George Espinlov Show.
Thank you, George. Happy to be here with you, man.
It's our privilege. Tell us something about your background.
Well, I am, I don't know what we've told people already, but I am an artist here in Nashville, Tennessee, originally from Indianapolis, Indiana, over there. Actually, Brownsburg is the town I'm from. Been doing music since I remember, I guess. So that kind of gives you the broad background.
And do you play instruments?
I do. I play guitar. I play enough piano to be bad at it.
Mm-hmm. Do you write some of your own music?
Yeah, I write all my own music. I do a lot of co-writing in town where I have people who write with me, but I also write my own. I'll do a lot of solo writing as well. So everything that I put out on my own are songs that I've written.
That's tremendous. You just come out of the studio. Excuse me. I contacted you back, I don't know when it was, back in, I don't know, summertime or whatever. and you told me you was just getting ready to go into the studio
Mm-hmm.
to do your new EP, and you'd get up with me when you got done, which you did.
Yeah.
How did it go, and what's its name?
The recording project went really, really well, man. I was extremely happy with it. Probably the happiest I've been with the project so far. But I think that's something that's going to happen every time I record. But the album that the 5-song EP we put together is called "Make Your Way to the Flashing Lights." I recorded it with a good friend and producer in town in Nashville here named Conrad Snyder, and yeah, it went awesome. We did it all pretty quickly. Did a lot of live recording, as much live as we could with the band, and yeah, what's on online now is what came out.
Great. Do you have your own band? Do you travel with your own band?
I do a lot of I do both actually. Since I am a solo artist, I'll do some solo performing, and I will travel with a band as well.
That's tremendous. How long have you been down there in Nashville?
I've been in Nashville almost a decade now. It's been 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, since I came here in 2005, and fumbled around for a while and got my act together, and I've been doing being a traveling performing artist for about 3 years.
So you opening for people?
Yeah, some. A lot of the stuff I do right now. I play a lot of college gigs where I'll go in, and that's where I do a lot of my solo stuff, and I'll play that. I have opened for people in the past. Nothing on tour. Most touring stuff is just solo right now.
Mm-hmm. You made another EP in 2011. What was the name of that?
Yeah, that EP was Going Back Down, and it was kind of my first big project that I did out of Nashville, and I was really happy with that. I had a lot more kind of southern rock and blues influences in that album, as opposed to kind of the rock and roll soul thing that I did with this new project.
Tremendous, and it's still going. It's still alive and going well.
Yeah. It's still all on iTunes. You can find everything on iTunes and Spotify, and anywhere you can buy music online. Basically, you can find both those EPs.
Let me ask you something. As an artist, and I've asked other artists this, and I get pretty much the same answer. But let me shoot this at you.
See if I'm different. Yeah.
With the modern technology we have today, is it good or does it hinder you?
Honestly, I'd have to say it depends on how you use it. I know some very, very creative guys who know how to use it right and are definitely creating new products. But it can be, it's, in my opinion, it's been able to, there's people who might not have otherwise made it big who have been able to because of that, the new technology.
Right.
Where it makes average Joe look pretty amazing. So, but more power to them for figuring out how to do that, I guess.
Are you distributing your music yourself, or is someone putting it out there for you?
Yeah, I am completely DIY, if you will, do it yourself. So it's all self-distributed. I own all the rights to all my music and all that stuff.
I think that's the good part because, excuse me, back in the day, and I come from a long way back in the day, but anyhow, back in the day, unless you knew somebody that knew somebody that knew someone that knew somebody, and you had a record, to get it played on a terrestrial radio station was like pulling hen's teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, with internet radio, and I really think that we are in the wave of not only now but the future as far as internet radio goes. You don't have to go banging on the doors of a terrestrial radio station and kind of like beg and bark and jump through the hoops to get someone to play your music, because we're out here and we're looking for guys and gals and groups and so on and so forth to play the music. So I think that's one of the benefits of all this modern technology, don't you?
Oh, completely. It's opened up. There's so many new streams that make it possible for people to be as independent as they want to be.
I had, let me think of it. I'll get it right. Jordan, I always want to get it backwards. Jordan Corey on out of Los Angeles last Friday night, and she is one of those people that's doing the same thing that you're doing. Rick Fowler down in Athens, Georgia, who is he's my age, but man, they've been banging for years and years and years and years and years. And they do the blues and the blues rock stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They are doing that. Mostly everyone I'm coming in contact with is out there distributing and promoting themselves, and I just think that is fantastic. Although it's like Rick said when he was on, it's like a million people standing with this sign, and all the signs say the same thing: "Pick me, pick me, pick me."
For sure.
So it gets a little log jamish, if that's a word, but anyhow, it gets a little stuffed up sometimes. But I still say that people want to hear good music coming from good artists that are not caught up in the other stuff that's the old traditional thing. So my hat's off to you guys, the way you...
Oh, thank you, man.
Way you do this.
And you're right, it definitely, is causes problems on one side, like you said, where it's like we're all trying to push through the same door, and there's more of us than there ever were before. At the same time, but definitely that kind of competition, I think, really creates a lot of innovation and creativity. Where I have to push myself to put out the best product that I can, knowing that there's thousands of other people putting out the same type of thing at the same time. So if mine's not the best, then it's going to be swept under the table, and people aren't going to care about it.
That's exactly what Jordan said the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Almost in those words. I mean, that's
funny.
That's exactly what she was saying. You were on The Voice this year, right?
I was a brief contestant.
A brief contestant. What did you get? I mean, I don't watch. I'll catch it now and then when I'm passing through. My wife's a big fan. I can't sit down long enough to do that. But anyways, did you get into the main thing? I'm not even sure what the main competition.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did not make a team. They have, the first 6 weeks of the show is basically the blind auditions, and I made it onto the blind auditions and sang in front of all the judges, and no one turned their chairs around for me.
The times that I have watched it, and I'd hear someone performing, and they all have their back to the performer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little strange sometimes, but I guess I'm like everyone else. I'm shouting at the TV, turn around, turn around, turn around.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but it's not because I hollered at them. What was it like?
It was a great experience, man. It was kind of a whirlwind. There, I was out in L.A. actually for a month, doing the pre-taping and preparing with the band and getting all the stuff that you got to do on the pre-production stuff. And then, but by the time I got on stage, it was really quick. Literally, you walk on stage, and as soon as you stop in the middle of that stage, the band starts and you're going. So I mean, it's kind of a whirlwind. I had forgotten a lot of what I said, because the blind auditions were taped ahead of time. And so by the time it aired, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, actually, I got a little nervous because I wasn't sure what I had said to the judges. But luckily I didn't say anything bad, and I thought I represented myself pretty good.
One sure thing, you got some exposure.
Yeah, I definitely did. I got really good exposure, and it was a nice little outcry from the people who were watching it as far as people being mad about me not making the show, and got a whole lot, a lot of new fans and followers online and all that stuff. It was a great opportunity for me.
How about if we play one of your songs right about now?
I'd love that, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, break from you and listen to me. when you hear his voice, you'll know that he's going to go somewhere. Break from You, Mr. Jeffrey James.
I'm a slave for you, baby, and I know that you'll save me. It's a funny illusion, but I let it betray me every day. I see your fire from the back row burning down every last hole. So there ain't much confusion that I'll ever get control. But I know I can break from you anytime I wanted to. You see me screaming from my knees, but I know I can break from you if I wanted to, yeah. If I wanted to. Just an intoxication in this driving obsession makes me know that I need you, even if it kills me. But I know I can break from you anytime I wanted to. You see me screaming from my knees, but I know I can break from you. I know I can break from you anytime I wanted to. Could see me screaming from my knees, but I know I can break from you. Yeah, I know I can break from you anytime I wanted to. Could see me screaming from my knees, but I know I can break from you. If I wanted to, if I wanted to, if I wanted to, if I wanted to.
And that was Break From You, Mr. Jeffrey James. That was really cool. I told Jeffrey before we went on the air, I like his voice, I love his music, and I can actually understand the words. To me, as an individual, and this is just my opinion, if I can't understand the words, and well, in bottom line, if I can't understand the words, then I'm lost. I don't even care to hear something. But you can actually understand what you're saying, Jeffrey.
Yeah, man, and I was saying that was, that's good, because for when we went into pre-production for this album, talking to the producer, we were kind of talking about how we wanted to design the songs. I had these songs written, and how do we want to, arrange them with the band and stuff, and we kind of decided that one of my I think standout points as an artist is that I have this voice that's fairly unique, and so we decided to focus the songs around the melody and my voice and the groove of the song, and make sure that was kind of the focal point for it all. So I appreciate that it did its job.
You were recently asked to join the Music City Unsigned.
I've actually been working with those guys for about a year. They're just kind of a group of a few guys in town who started out as a blog, supporting unsigned independent artists in Nashville, and they kind of picked and choose which artists they wanted to showcase, and it's turned into a little bit more than that, and they've really been a big supporter of what I do.
How many people's in there?
Artists or people with that run the company?
The artist.
It's a few. I mean, I don't even know. It's kind of grown over the years. So there's some artists that they've showcased once and then kind of haven't done much with. But there's probably few dozen that they work with off and on at different times, and it's sometimes it's as much as helping them maybe get on local radio, or putting a show together with some other guys, or as little as just like helping promote their stuff on online and all that stuff.
That must give you a warm, fuzzy feeling to be chosen.
It is. It's nice to have people appreciate the music that I do and appreciate something that I love.
I like what they said. They said Jeffrey James is making music that honors the past, but sits perfectly in the present. He's got the voice, the groove, and was undeniably born to sing. And I have to agree 100% with that.
Oh, thank you, George.
We can get your music at iTunes. You can hear it on Spotify, Rhapsody, Bandcamp.
I have my own Pandora station as well. Not all the new music is on there yet, but the album from last year is on there. And you can also, if you go to my website, you can order physical copies of the album if you're one of those people who likes to have the album in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually, if they get ordered online, I usually take the time and write you a little thank you note and sign it and showing how much I appreciate people doing that.
So is that JeffreyJamesMusic.net?
That is that, yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you got it. Jeffrey James. A couple times I was talking to people, I almost said Jesse James. Does somebody slip down there and call you Jesse James?
It's happened once or twice.
Yeah. I keep thinking, no, it's not Jesse, it's Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm not the outlaw. So.
No, you're not the outlaw. But man, you sure can sing. I'm telling you that.
Thank you.
Your music is going to go play YouTube. You have things on YouTube, right?
Yes, yeah, lots of videos on YouTube. If you go to from my website or from most of my sites, you can find my YouTube link. I've been doing a lot of what I call one-take acoustic videos of songs on my new EP. So it's basically one, the film isn't edited other than maybe for coloring or anything, but it's just one smooth clip of me doing my song acoustically, completely live, just to kind of want to show people that I could do it live, and it wasn't that I needed all the other instruments around me.
Mm-hmm. We got time to play another song?
Please, yeah. What do you want?
Tell me, Jeffrey James.
Yep.
The streets, you own the room. We play the game, you wrote the rules. Stare me down like you know what's best. You might as well get it off your chest now, honey. Make your way to the flashing lights, like a millionaire blowing on that dice, singing, follow me, won't you follow me to that well? All I gotta do is buy up everything you sell. You're going on and on, never showing me what's wrong. So tell me what you want from me. Come on, my feet. Don't leave me hanging in the air. Come on, tell me what you want from me, and ask me if I care. Watching every little move I make, criticizing every other step I take. I think I got a breakdown on the way. I try to pull them brakes, but it just won't stop the train. And I'm flying off the rail. There ain't nothing I can say. So won't you tell me what you want from me? Come on, lay down and ask me if I care. You got it all figured out. Oh, what are you talking about? Why don't you say? Oh, why don't you tell me what you want from me? Come on, lay it on down at my feet. Oh, don't leave me hanging in the air. Oh, tell me what you want from me, and ask me, oh, tell me what you want from me. Oh, lay it down at my feet. Oh, don't leave me hanging in the air. No, tell me what you want from me, and ask me if I care.
Jeffrey, you definitely were born to sing. I mean that.
Oh,
God
thanks, man.
blessed you real good. I'm telling you.
Oh, well, thank you, George. It's fun to do, man. I love it.
You make it. Course, all the good artists. You make it seem like it's so easy. I guess that's just because it's natural, huh?
It is. Yeah, it's something I've been doing for a long time, and I don't like to sing anything that I don't have an emotional connection with. And so singing those songs, especially, it's just easy and fun.
Yeah, I like to hear artists that has the music in them and them in the music. Without those ingredients, I just don't think it works.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I assume that you're going to take some time off for Christmas and the holidays.
I am. I'm off for basically the rest of the year. Next couple of weeks, I'm quote unquote off. I'm still doing work, but it's just not on the road.
Where are you going after you get back on the road?
I'm going to be up in the Midwest and northern areas. Have kind of a college and club tour that's taking me up through Indiana and Chicago, and then up in like Wisconsin and Minnesota area actually for a while.
You might get some of that snow. Of course, you're from Indianapolis, so you're kind of used to that stuff, right?
You'd think so, man. But I've been down here in the South so long. I think I've
Yeah, now you're.
It's going to be quite an experience. Yeah.
Now you're spoiled. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your plans to do next? You going to do another EP?
I actually am already have been recording a couple songs already just to kind of see what comes out. Whenever I'm back in town, I've been going to the studio with the same producer. So there's possibilities that I might put out something. I might hold off for a little bit, but mostly it's going to be just touring and hitting the road as hard as I can.
I'm sure we're going to hear from Mr. Jeffrey James. JeffreyJamesMusic.net. Don't go to JeffreyJamesMusic.com. Go to JeffreyJamesMusic.net.
Yes, thank you.
I finally got it right after I did it twice. But JeffreyJamesMusic.net. Can people go on your website and find out where you'll be?
Yeah, right on the main page. You can see everything on my main page of my website. First thing you'll see is my music. You can stream and listen to, and then I got a couple of videos, and right underneath that are all my tour dates, and there'll be a lot more added in the next month or so as well. So.
Oh yeah, I see it
keep
now.
Looking and
Yeah. Friday, January 4th, the Bluebird Cafe, and so on and so forth. Man, you got quite a busy schedule. So
yeah, man, I try to stay busy.
That's good to keep you busy, right?
Exactly.
If people want to get your music, tell us where they can get it one more time.
You can find it on iTunes, on Bandcamp, on Rhapsody, Spotify, Pandora. You can buy it from my own website. Basically, anywhere you want to get it, it's on there.
Great. Jeffrey, if you ever run into a fella down there in Nashville by the name of Mike Reed, he's a songwriter, he's a singer, he's been down there a long time. He used to be a professional football player for Cincinnati Bengals.
Mike Reed, okay.
We went to school together back in Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't seen him for years and years. Usually when I went back home, he wasn't there, and when he went back home, I wasn't there.
Of course.
But if you ever bump into the fella, you know, he's one of them fellows that won some music awards and, you know, all that other stuff. Just tell him Espinlob said hello.
I will. And you know, Nashville's a pretty small city, man. So it wouldn't surprise me if I ran into him sooner than later.
Yeah, you might have run into him. Of course, he's a big fella. I guess you'd know if you actually run into him. But
Can't miss him.
no, you can't. You can't miss him. But he's done a tremendous job. He's wrote a lot of songs for a lot of people. My man, I think you are going to keep going. I mean that.
I appreciate it. That's the plan.
And please stay in touch with us. You got my email and my Twitter and all that good stuff. Keep me up
Definitely.
on what's going on. Let me know what new thingies that you're going to do. If you're coming this way in Delaware, we're not that big. We're only like 89 miles long and stone's throw wide. If you come anywhere on the Eastern Shore, holler at me and let me know.
You'll be the first one to know. Thanks, George.
And I'll be the first one there.
I appreciate that.
You have gained another fan, for sure.
Oh, thank you.
I know that you got to run. We're going to play the other songs on your EP, and I appreciate so much you taking the time out of your busy schedule and being with us. And God bless you in everything you do, Jeffrey.
Thank you so much, George. I really, it's fun talking to you, man. Hopefully I'll talk to you again soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right.
Bye-bye. Wow. That was cool, huh? What a tremendous voice. Jeffrey James. Falling.
I don't believe it. Got me so paralyzed, you never see it. I found a devil in those angel eyes. Now I can feel it crawling on up my veins. I got a sickness, and I know just who to blame. I think I'm falling for you, and I know there ain't a thing I can do, but your love is gonna carry me through. As I'm falling, oh, I'm falling for you. And it's true, got me changing everything that I knew. You're my world and I am only your fool. As I'm falling, oh, I'm falling for you. Yeah, I'm falling for you. I can't deny you. Wouldn't want to if I could. You got that voodoo, got me doing things I never thought I would. I think I'm falling for you, and I know there ain't a thing I can do, but your love is gonna carry me through. As I'm falling, oh, I'm falling for you. It's true, got me changing everything that I knew. You're my world and I am only your fool. As I'm falling, oh, I'm falling for you. Yes, I'm falling for you. Mama never told me when the tide turns round again, she's gonna pull you on past the break point. Gonna get it all in the end. Oh, I think I'm falling for you, and I know there ain't a thing I can do, but your love is gonna carry me through as I'm falling. Yes, I'm falling for you, and it's true, got me changing everything that I knew. You're my world and I am only your fool. Yes, I'm falling, oh, I'm falling for you. Said I'm falling for you, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm falling for you.
Great day in the morning, that man can sing. That's Mr. Jeffrey James. Wow. Yeah, even Isaac likes it. Isaac gets all excited. Hey, listen, go to jeffreyjamesmusic.net. jeffreyjamesmusic.net. And there you can read all about it, as the old newspaper crier used to say. jeffreyjamesmusic.net. You can read all about Jeffrey. You can see his schedule, where he's going to be performing at, so on and so forth. You can get his music. You can go to iTunes and get his music on Spotify and Rhapsody and Bandcamp and Bright Revolution and, oh my goodness, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Go to iTunes and get you some of this. Don't forget, he did an EP back in 2011 called Going Back Down. Goin Back Down. Going Back Down. And this is his new one that he just came out of the studio with, Make Your Way to the Flashing Lights. My goodness gracious, the man can just flat out sing. Let me give you a little information here before we go any further and before I forget what I'm doing, which I always seem to do. Anyhow, tomorrow night, I've got to find that comment that the lady made to Graham. I'll do that when we play another song by Jeffrey. Tomorrow night, you don't want to miss the show. As I have said so many times, on the Spreaker network, there are literally thousands and thousands and thousands. If you decided someday to sit down and just listen to a little bit of each broadcast or each show that is available on Spreaker.com, you would be sitting here until the cows came home, were milked, and left again. That's how many shows there is. That's how many people is doing radio shows on Spreaker.com. I also said many times, all the talent isn't at the terrestrial radio stations. There is some talent that is on this network, along with Blog Talk Radio and all the other ones out there. There is talent that is just above and beyond anything that you can imagine. Men and women are producing their own radio shows, and they are doing a number one job. And so tomorrow night, now it's going to be, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here on the Spreaker Network. I'm going to have with me a good friend who is in Parma, Italy. There's a 6-hour time difference. We are 6 hours behind. Mr. Graham Forster will be with us. He does a show on Spreaker called Godiva Radio. He does a tremendous job. And I count it a real honor to be able to have him with me tomorrow night. I started out by approaching him and asking him if we could pre-record a show, because I know the 6-hour time difference. And he was so gracious, he came back and said he would even be willing to do a live show, which means when we go on the air here in the state of Delaware, the good old USA, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, it is 12:30 a.m. Saturday morning in Italy, where Graham is. And he's going to do a live show with us. We're going to chat. We're going to talk about his show. He is an English fella that lives in Parma, Italy. And I'm sure he'll tell us about some of that. He comes from Coventry in the UK. He has a page on Facebook called The Coventry Kids, where he He makes contact with those folks that he knows that's from that particular area. I mean, it's really put together nice. And Graham is going to be our guest tomorrow night, and I'm indebted to him. I mean that. I'm indebted to him. He's a fine individual, and I think you will really, really like him. So pass the word, write it down, stamp it on your forehead, write it on your hand, whatever you have to do to remember. Tomorrow night, Mr. Graham Forster, who produces Godiva Radio and plays some of the best music this side of heaven. I'm telling you. And he'll light it up for you. Godiva Radio. Just go to Spreaker.com, type in Godiva Radio, Godiva Radio, or Graham, Graham Forster, Forster, and it'll take you there. Go to his webpage. You can find him there. I mean, on his Facebook page, you can find him there. So he'll be with me tomorrow night. We're going to do this by the way of Skype. Oh, it's going to be it's just going to be, I'm already excited. I really am. I am already excited. And don't forget, if you want to Skype me, it's George.Espenlaub, Espenlaub, George.Espenlaub. Depending upon what's going on around here, in a few minutes we might open the Skype line. Email me, georgece@comcast.net, georgece@comcast.net. Follow me on Twitter, at PopPopX7. That's at PopPopX7. PopPopX7. I don't know where I'm going. I tell you that all the time. But just follow me. We'll go somewhere. We'll get into something. We'll do something, even if it's wrong. It won't be that wrong, but just follow me anyhow. Come to my Facebook page. Go to our blog, theespenblog.com, theespenblog.com. That is TheEspenblog.com. And if you haven't seen our Christmas time videos on our blog, go there and take a look. They are a trip. We've got some more to put up. Go to our show page that is on Facebook, The George Espenlaub Show. Come to my Facebook page, facebook.com/ George Espenlaub or whatever. You'll find me. Come on there and get on board. This modern technology is something. When I was growing up, I had one address wherever I was. You know what I'm saying? I had one address, and the mailman would bring the mail to the mailbox, and be it a letter or whatever, and that's how you got your mail. Now we got so many ways to be contacted. It's almost literally impossible to hide anymore, because somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody else that knows somebody that knows you, and they'll tell somebody else that'll tell somebody else that'll tell somebody that'll tell other people that knows somebody exactly where you are. Did you get all that? Oh boy.
Oi, 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 oi.
I'm telling you, every now and then that fella shows up, and he just can't get over that. Whatever that thing is, he just can't get over that. Oh boy. Hold on, here comes another airplane into the Funny Farm Airport. Right overhead. That's their flight pattern. Hold on. Wow. Another song by Jeffrey James from his new EP.
Gonna be the last one out the door. and the first one back for more. Chasing opportunities. Open road is all you need. Let nothing slow you down. And when a storm comes, you can't stop. Oh, you take a shot to the head and to the chest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Second best, don't bother gonna lay you down to rest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Don't wanna be that shot to the head and to the chest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Second best, don't bother gonna lay you down to rest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Don't wanna be that. Stop signs and red lights, closing doors and dynamite. Don't let them bring you down. You better find your way around. Tell me what you're gonna do, how you're gonna make your move. Or sit back and wait your turn. People never learn that you take a shot to the head and to the chest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Second best, don't bother gonna lay you down to rest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Don't wanna be that shot to the head and to the chest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Second best, don't bother gonna lay you down to rest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Don't wanna be there. Running from the shadows on your side. Running from the scarecrows in the night. And before too long, if you don't make it right, yeah, better run and hide. You better run and hide. Oh, you take a shot to the head, to the chest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Second best, don't bother gonna lay you down to rest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Don't wanna be that shot to the head, to the chest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Second best, don't bother gonna lay you down to rest. 'Cause no one wanna beat it. Don't wanna be that.
Mr. Jeffrey James, and let's just keep on going. 4 days, Jeffrey James.
Spin me round, round again. Your secret's safe with me, my friend. 'Cause after all was said and done, you are the man with the golden gun. It's not the way it's supposed to be. These are the stories you read to me of city lights and cigarettes, wine and women on my breath. And it's been 4 days since you've been gone. I gave you what I got to know you're on the run, and there ain't no way of moving on if you don't know enough to tell me you were wrong. Neon sign flashing red, but I lay blinded by the words you kept showing me. Golden green, pretty lies of
Mr. Jeffrey James. My goodness. From his new EP, Make Your Way to the Flashing Lights. I'm telling you what, that music makes you tap your feet, snap your fingers, bob your head, and definitely shake your booty. Shake your beauty. Shake your beauty, booty. Anyhow, tap. Yeah, that's all, folks. Tap your feet, snap your fingers, bob your head, and shake your booty. That's what that music will make you do. That man can just flat out sing. Go get his music. I'm telling you, that is just. I can't find the words. That is just. It's just so refreshing to hear that kind of music. Go get his 2011 EP that he did, Going Back Down. You can get both of them at iTunes and on Jeffrey's webpage, jeffreyjamesmusic.net. And we played those songs that just came off of his new Make Your Way to the Flashing Lights EP. In fact, it was just released November 6th of this year. So go get those two EPs. My goodness, you won't be disappointed. Do me a favor. Do someone else a favor. Not necessarily me. But if you're listening to this show live tonight, tell somebody to tune into it and listen to it from the archive. Because this music is rich. That's all I can say. This music is rich. So go to iTunes, get Jeffrey James, get his music. Going Back Down, that was his 2011 EP, and his new one that was just released in November, Make Your Way to the Flashing Lights, and you will enjoy that music. Get several of them. It's Christmas time, remember? It's Christmas time. All right, let me see if I can bring this thingy up here. Let me find real quick. Yeah. How come when you oh, here it is. Okay. All right. She said, Gray. That's what they call Graham. Gray, I don't know why, but I'm not being allowed to post anything to you. I just tried to say to you that I tried listening to the George Espinlov show, but was unable to because it sounded like a Dalek with a sore throat. LOL. I will try later. She didn't know, bless her heart. She didn't know that was Charlie the Wiener that was opening the show. He opens like that every single program, every single night, Monday through Friday. Sometimes Charlie does his own show. We're going to have to pull some of them out of the mothballs and get them back up for you. And there's a great possibility because he'll have quite a bit of time on his hands next week, beginning after tomorrow. Maybe him and Miss Ernestine can get together and produce a few shows over the Christmas holidays and so on and so forth. But yeah, it sounded like a Dalek with a sore throat. And so Angie, that was Charlie the Wiener, and it probably took you by surprise, and you probably thought, "What in the world is this?" But that's who that was, Charlie the Wiener. I want to announce again tomorrow night, Graham Forster, who produces Godiva Radio. He is an English guy that lives in Parma, Italy, and he will be with us live tomorrow night. And we're going to do this by the way of Skype. I think this modern technology, I mean, it just gives me that warm, fuzzy feeling. And we're going to be able to do this tomorrow night, live by the way of Skype. Mr. Graham Forster, who produces Godiva Radio, he puts together a fine, fine show and plays some great, great music. Foot tapping, finger snapping, head bobbing, and shake your booty kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And he gives you dates and what happened on this particular day, and he'll tell you about the group that's singing or the individual that's singing, and it's just really, really neat. So go to Spreaker.com, type up there in the search box Godiva Radio, Godiva Radio, or type in Graham Forster, Forster. I want to say hello to Lou Balls, my friend up there in Jersey. We're not too far away from each other. But Lou, I haven't heard from you for a while. Get up with me, bud, or I'll get up with you, one of the two. And if you come on my show, I promise, I'll give you 2 Tootsie Rolls and a lollipop. How's that? A great, great guy from up there in New Jersey. And there's so many people, just so many people. You know, Charlie found this music by this group. They're called Angie and the Car Wrecks. And we played a song by Angie and the Car Wrecks the other night. It was what was the name of it? Charlie, help me out a little bit here. Have another one or something like that. And I can see I can see after listening to the song, it was cool, why they call themselves Angie and the Car Wrecks. Well, Charlie's got another one up there on the board, Angie and the Car Wrecks. And this one's called Moonshine. Wow. Moonshine. Angie and the Car Wrecks. I like that group. I like what they do. I want to thank our friends down there at musicalley.com. Musicalley.com, that they provide the biggest part of the music that we're playing on the George Espinlove show. I don't know when the last time is that we played any traditional music, because here's what we want to do. You know, we're always looking for new talent. We're looking for gems. They're out there. And so we look around. We search everywhere. We contact people. We talk to people. We dig. We go cyber surfing and all that good stuff to find what we're looking for. And we go down to musicalley.com and we find a lot of the music that we play here done by quality artists. Trust me, these people that put their music on musicalley.com, I mean, they're just first-class characters, be they a single or a group, whatever. And there is all kind of genres there on there, all different types of music. So you can find something. If you are a producer, listen to me. If you are a producer and you put together a show, whether it be here on Spreaker or Blog Talk or PWR, it doesn't matter. Go to musicalley.com. Sign up as a producer, and you can go in there and pull music. And all you really have to do is play the music. Give them a huss. You know what I mean? If you don't know what a huss is, we used to say that in Marine Corps all the time. Give me a huss, man. That means give me a hand. Give me a hand. All you have to do is give them a huss, and just mention musicalley.com, and then as you play the music of the artist, go back, and there's a little gizmo there that you can put in the title of your show, the date of your show, and you can bring it up, the music that you played on that particular show on that particular day, and that artist will be notified that you played his, her, or their music. And trust me, they notify you. They are grateful. I don't know how many people have emailed me and sent me thank you notes saying how they appreciated me playing their music. And we'll keep doing that. We'll keep doing that, because we want to bring people out to the forefront. They rightly deserve it. There's talent down there, and I'm telling you, these people can make your feet tap, your fingers snap, your head bob, and your booty shake. Yeah. Or is it your head shake and your booty bob? I don't know. Whatever it is. But anyhow.
Grandma's standing in the kitchen where the mistletoe's hung. Be careful, she ain't wearing her teeth, and she might try to slip you the tongue. Singing Silent Night in the bathroom. Grandpa forgets his robe. Bubba sniffing glue over in the corner, shaking up an old NASCAR snow globe. My sister Sue was Mary at the Walmart nativity, but she got fired today. She and a wise man were under the manger, taking a roll in a hay. The phone rings, Daddy was DUI. Mama commences to cuss. She says, Ed, you better go down and fetch your pa. You're the least drunk of any of us. It's Christmas Eve in the trailer park. Everybody's drinking since noon. We put the lights on the roof back in 92. They ain't coming down anytime soon. Pass me the turkey bologna and that box of strawberry wine. And at midnight we'll get out the shotguns and shoot up the speed limit sign. Jimmy tapes green skull cans up on the fridge. It's a perfect holiday wreath. And then he announces to us he's fixing to run off with a Catholic priest. Mama lets out a scream and chases him down, whacks his head with a broom. Uncle Earl's quietly cooking up cheer, crystal meth in the back bedroom. It's Christmas Eve in the trailer park. Everybody's drinking since noon. We put the lights on the roof back in 92. They ain't coming down anytime soon. Pass me the turkey bologna and that box of strawberry wine. And at midnight we'll get out the shotguns and shoot up the speed limit sign. We're unwrapping cartons of Camels and unloading cases of beer. It's just like when Burl Ives sings, the most wonderful time of the year.
I'm telling you what, this place around here is just plain downright crazy. Well, yeah, that's right. We are at the Funny Farm, aren't we? You're listening to the George Espinlov Show, and we are glad you decided to come aboard and be with us tonight. We want you to become a full-fledged loon. Here's all you have to do. Here's what you don't have to do. You don't have to sign anything. You don't have to buy anything. How's that? All you have to do is just come. That's all you do. Just come on down to the show. Spend some time with us. And I'll guarantee you that just by you coming here will leave us know that you want to become a full-fledged loon, just like the rest of us. That's our goal. We want to put a smile on your face, and we want to make you just as crazy as the rest of us. If we can do one or both of those things, we will be exceedingly happy. We'll jump up and down, and I promise you we'll stand on our head, and we will clap our feet. It's Christmas.
Rolled out of bed today, hoping I would make the train. The frosted window pane is saying it's cold outside, but it'll be warm soon. Exhaling as the ice just rains, a powder white snow embrace. The children laughing as they play, while the tree gets lit, that rocker fell away. Time has come, it's almost here. Let's just shout, scream and cheer. It's Christmas, it's Christmas. Everybody go and get your wish list. It's Christmas, it's Christmas. Sooner or later you'll miss this. Been waiting all year long for this feeling. It's the best time of the year. I know you gotta feel the same. It's not your average holiday. Your smile is what makes things change. It's crystal clear for everyone to say. Time has come, it's almost here. Let's just shout, scream and cheer. It's Christmas, it's Christmas. Everybody go and get your wish list. It's Christmas, it's Christmas. Sooner or later you'll miss this. Been waiting all year long for this feeling. It's the best time of the year. It's Christmas, it's Christmas. Everybody go and get your wish list. Been waiting all year long for this feeling. It's the best time of the year.
Wow. I was doing something else, and then all of a sudden, whoa, and it stopped. You know something? I'm starting to feel something. I can't put my finger on it. I'm not sure what it is, but it's one of them goofy feelings that come upon me every now and then. You know, I said I liked that group Angie and the Car Wrecks. I had to look at it again. Angie and the Car Wrecks. And the other night, Charlie played the song "Have Another One." Well, he come over there and he asked me. He said, "Hey, pops, can we do that song, Angie and the Car Wrecks? You know, have another one." And it's like I always say. It's like I always tell Charlie. You're the man that's operating. Well, he's not the man, but anyhow, you're operating the board. How's that? You're operating the board, so you can do just about anything you want to do, except turn me off. Have another one. Angie and the Car Wrecks. This is crazy. That's a rowdy old bunch, isn't it? Hey, I want to say a great big thank you one more time to Mr. Jeffrey James out of Nashville, Tennessee, who is our guest tonight. I appreciate him taking the time out of a busy schedule and coming and sharing with us about things about his career, what he's doing, where he's going, and all those other good things. Very, very interesting young man, and he can flat out sing. We featured his music off of his new EP, Make Your Way to the Flashing Lights. And do yourself a favor. Go to his website, jeffreyjamesmusic.net. jeffreyjamesmusic.net. There you can read all about it, as the old crier of the newspapers used to say. And you can get his EP. You can go to iTunes and download it. And don't forget, he did another EP in 2011 called Going Back Down. Pick that one up too, because I'm telling you, you can play his music right there on his website, jeffreyjamesmusic.com. You can play it before you download it. Play it, and I'll bet you'll want to go to iTunes and you'll want to download it, or you'll want to get a physical copy of the EP. Either way, once you hear that man sing, then you'll get his music. jeffreyjamesmusic.com. Go listen to it. Go listen to it. And I want to thank him so very, very much for being with us tonight on the George Espinlove Show. Tomorrow night, Graham Forster will be with us, an English guy who lives in Parma, Italy, and does the Godiva radio show. He will be with me live, 12:30 a.m. his time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here in the States. It's amazing that we can sit here and talk to each other tomorrow night, halfway around the world. We can talk and chat, and our listeners can hear. I think it's just so wonderful. I've said it so many times. I meet so many incredible people from all walks of life, authors, doctors, singers, songwriters, musicians, politicians, people that worked with politicians, judges. If you've been following us for any length of time, we have people from every walk of life that comes on here. These people are just incredible, and we have many, many more to come. So don't you go anywhere. Don't go anywhere at all.
You got a phone call. You must beware, it's the boss. You got a phone call that says it all. You got a phone call. You got a phone call.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don me now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. See the blazing you before us. Fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus. Fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure. Fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure. Fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes. Fa la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses. Fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together. Fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la.
Oh, that was just so neat. I like that. Oh, my goodness gracious, Aunt Sally. I don't even have an Aunt Sally. But anyhow. Hey, today is December 20th. Tomorrow, well, that's it, folks. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what. It's really gonna make me mad if, when the world comes to an end tomorrow, and I don't get to do my show tomorrow night with my friend Graham Forster from Parma, Italy. That is really gonna make me mad. I'll get so mad I'll spit sideways. I want to know how this is going to happen. Now, if it's the 21st here tomorrow, and let's say it happens at I don't know. Let's say it happens at 7:00 p.m. 30 minutes after we go on the air. That'll really make me mad. But anyhow, let's say it happens then. That means that it's 7:00 in the morning down under. That means it would be 1:00 in the morning in Parma, Italy. So, if it's 7 a.m. in the morning and 1 a.m. in the morning, that means that it would be December 22nd, where those folks live. So how's this going to work? I mean, is half the world gonna end at one time, and then the other half, they would have to end. Their world would have to end before our world ends, because they're ahead of us in time. I'm just saying. But I'll bet you $15 to 2 donuts. Come tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Here on the Spreaker Network, you can tune in and you'll listen to the George Espinlove Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. And my friend, Graham Forster from Parma, Italy, will be my guest, and we will be on. Unless God takes me out of here and calls me to the other side, I'll be here. And you know what? I'll bet you're going to be here too. So don't get all excited. Don't get all worked up. Don't get your panties in a wad. The 22nd will come. And the 23rd. And yep, we'll celebrate Christmas. So what do you think about that? Charlie wants to play this one more time, so Charlie gets what Charlie wants. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, Charlie, play Angie and the Car Wreck. Moonshine, and don't be drinking it either. Listen to it, don't drink it. All right. Hey, listen, we're going to get out of here. We had us a laid back, lazy, easy, groovy night tonight. Had fun, really did. Thank you, Jeffrey James out of Nashville, Tennessee, for coming and sharing with us and letting us showcase your music on your new EP, Make Your Way to the Flashing Lights. In fact, we're going to get out of here. We're going to play Falling by Jeffrey James one more time as we leave here tonight. But before we do, there's a whole lot of love coming to you from the Funny Farm. Remember that. We care about you. Email me, George C.E., that's George C.E. at Comcast.net, George C.E. at Comcast.net. Follow me on Twitter at PopUpX7, at PopUpX7. Find me on Facebook. Go to our blog, theespenblog.com. Check out our Funny Farm Christmas videos that's on there, and there's more to come. You can find us anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night, tune in tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right here on Spreaker Network for the George Espenlaub Show. My guest will be Graham Forster, an English guy that lives in Parma, Italy. And he produces and hosts the show, Kadiva Radio. It is one well put together package. So do yourself a favor. Tune in and listen to Graham. He will entertain you in more ways than one. So tune in with me tomorrow night. Be here. Don't forget, if you didn't, or if you know someone that didn't listen to the show tonight, get a hold of them and tell them, come listen to this guy sing. Jeffrey James out of Nashville, Tennessee. He appeared on The Voice this year, and he can just flat out sing. We're going to leave you here until tomorrow night, same time, same station, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right here on the Spreaker Network. If it's nighttime, have a good night. If it's already tomorrow, have a good day. But until then, this is George Espenlaub saying good night, and God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeffrey James, Falling.
I don't believe it. Got me so paralyzed, you never see it. I found a devil in those angel eyes. Now I can feel it crawling on up my veins. I got a sickness, and I know just who to blame. I think I'm falling for you, and I know there ain't a thing I can do, but your love is gonna carry me through. As I'm falling, oh, I'm falling for you. It's true, got me changing everything that I knew. You're my world and I am only your fool. As I'm falling, oh, I'm falling for you. Yeah, I'm falling for you. I can't deny you. Wouldn't want to if I could. You got that voodoo, got me doing things I never thought I would. I think I'm falling for you, and I know there ain't a thing I can do, but your love is gonna carry me through. As I'm falling, oh, I'm falling for you. It's true, got me changing everything that I knew. You're my world and I am only your fool. As I'm falling, oh, I'm falling for you. Yes, I'm falling for you. Mama never told me when the tide turns round again, she's gonna pull you on past the break point, gonna get it all in the end. Oh, I think I'm falling for you, and I know there ain't a thing I can do, but your love is gonna carry me through.